Our son is so lucky to have you as his mother. I want you to know that. You're doing a fantastic job. And I feel the same way about you as I always have. Nothing has changed.
I think everything's changed. I think we've got to get real. You know, I just feel like the connection, that strong connection that we always used to have, I just feel we're losing that. And it really scares me. And you know, the truth is I am really struggling at home.
You're struggling? I mean, you're doing so well.
No, I'm not saying I'm not doing well. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes I feel like you don't get how hard it is to be at home all day with a 6-month-old. You know, it is relentless and exhausting and completely emotionally draining and mind-numbing a lot of the time.
I mean, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like my day. I just feel like work is just taken over. My head is in such a spin, you know?
I know, and I know that when you get in from a tough day like that, you know, the last thing you need is for me to have a go at you. But I don't think you realise just you coming home is like the highlight of my day. You know, I look forward to it so much, and there's so much I want to share with you about Harry and what he's been up to, but by the time you do walk in, I'm in a state, you know? And I'm feeling so sad about how much you are missing, because...
I mean, imagine how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, I was late today. I've missed bath time again. You know, I see you two together and you look so fantastic. You know, and I just feel useless. You know, I feel like my dad, and I am so scared.
Michael, honestly, you are nothing like your dad.
That's how I feel.
It's so crazy, you know, because I feel like you come home with all these stories about how stressful and difficult work is, and what I hear is you've got all these amazing people to meet and interesting cases and, you know, brilliant minds around you to talk to all the time. And meanwhile, I just feel like my world is just getting smaller and smaller. And, you know, I feel like the world only sees me as a mother, like there's nothing else. And I feel like you see me like that a lot of the time, if I'm honest. I feel that you don't find me that you don't find me attractive as you used to before I had Harry.
This is all really complex, but I do see you differently now. But hey, look, I'm not saying that...
No, Michael, honestly, it's... You know, I would so much rather that you are honest with me about what's actually going on, because I can feel it anyway, you know?
I mean, imagine how I feel. I just feel like my only function now is to put food on the table. You know, and I don't know where I stand sometimes. Last week I tried to get close to you, and I felt rejected.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it's like all day I long for you to come home and to have that closeness and that connection. And, you know, then when you do make a move, I just felt like it was only about the sex, that there wasn't that connection there before it, you know? It's like, as long as we're acting like rivals, I can't just then go into having sex. It just doesn't...